Good morning, class of 2022. This is Mr. Garcia, the College and Career Coach at Curie. I'm super excited to be presenting to the class of 2022 and sharing just important information that's going to be critical for this year. So as we start off your senior year, we really want to begin with the end in mind. We really want to think about graduation. We want to think about June 2022, when you all will be crossing stage, receiving your diplomas, and moving on to your next stage in life. So keeping that in mind, we want to really do what we need to do in order to make that a reality. So we need to make up any credits that we have missed. We need to be on top of deadlines. And there's some important things that impact your graduation. And that's what we'll be talking about a little bit later on. So we're going to be future focused. Again, we're going to keep on thinking about June. We want to celebrate those different accomplishments. We want you to participate in graduation, prom, and all these other fun activities. So we want to position yourself up. We want to position you just for success. So again, all school policies and expectations apply. You all are the seniors. You all are role models for our underclassmen. You know the Curie way. You live and you breathe this. You've heard it for multiple years already. So we really want you all to be like that role model for our students that are just coming in. So our freshmen and just for everybody. So we're going to be on top of our stuff so that way you graduate on time. Again, you're not in this by yourself. Like, you have a ton of people here to support you with your post-secondary endeavors and just your academic endeavors as well. So we want to make sure that you feel supported and that we're able to accomplish all this stuff. So moving on, like the big important thing, so graduation requirements. So that's the meat and potato of like what this presentation is about. So we're going to be talking about your post-Curie plan. So and it's also known as LearnPlanSucceed. You all have probably heard about this multiple times from myself, your counselors, teachers, hopefully, and it's nothing new, but we're going to share a little bit more about that stuff. FAFSA, so financial aid in general, how that is a graduation requirement, and how all of this stuff plays into your senior events. So LearnPlanSucceed, what is it? It's pretty much having some kind of plan in place after you graduate from high school. It affected the class of 2020 for the first time. Curie has been doing this for a while, though. We want to make sure that our students are just in a better place for when they leave us and go on to their next stage or their next step in life. So LearnPlanSucceed, your post-secondary plan can look like not a million, but a couple of different ways. Most of our students do go on to college. So whether it be a 2-year or 4-year school, a lot of our condors pursue higher education. Maybe not immediately after school, but eventually they go back to school. In addition, students, we get it, college may not be right for you right now. It may not be the right time to go to college for various reasons. So other students may opt for the military, and that's totally cool. There's other students that may need, that may be seeking employment. They may just need to take some time off of school. We get it. We respect that. And we're here to support you. So employment is a post-secondary option. In addition, there's apprenticeship programs. So many of our students, maybe the traditional 2-year associate's degree, the 4-year degree may not be for them. We have some students that are looking for technical programs. They want to be carpenters, they want to be plumbers, they want to be electricians, they want to be hairstylists, makeup stylists, whatever it is that you want to do. There's different apprenticeships out there that are options for our students. You're not going to be exploring this by yourself. You have myself, you have your counselors and your teachers here to support you to look at these different options. I do want to say that apprenticeship programs are pretty amazing. They are low cost, and students do have an option of, once they graduate or complete those different training programs, they are making some good money out there. So if this is something that you're really looking into or really interested, please look into those apprenticeship programs. In addition, there's job training programs for students who may not have work experience and they've been looking for jobs all over the place, and it might have been tough. There are job training programs that teach students skills, how to interview, how to create resumes, how to do all this stuff, how to answer questions. Like, I remember going to my first interview and I had no idea how to answer some of these questions. So there's agencies out there like Youth Job Center, Instituto, and there's a ton of other ones that I'm blanking right now that provide these different trainings for students. So definitely tap into those different resources if that's what you're looking for. In addition, there's gap year opportunities. So students that may not know what it is they want to do, they may be trying to figure it out. So AmeriCorps is one of those different programs that You get some money, you get some work experience and stuff, but it's low stakes. You are put into community-based organizations, help the community out, but also try to figure out what it is that you like to do. We have students that have gone that route. We have students that have gone through service programs. In addition, students that create their own kind of gap year. So it's a little bit more than just like sitting at home trying to figure stuff out. It's a little bit more than that. Or it's not a little bit, it's a lot more than that. So again, this is a graduation requirement. Every senior that graduates from a Chicago public school must have this metric met, this graduation requirement met, and submit evidence of it. So what types of evidence for college? Financial aid notices, so your award letters, and we'll be talking a little bit more about what is an award letter. For military, your enlistment contract, job training programs, trade programs, gap year programs, acceptance letters. For employment, if you're currently working, we'll take your current a paycheck stub, a letter from your employer. If you have just been recently hired, we will take that job offer letter, or yeah. And all of this stuff. Curie is a big school. Your senior class is about 700 and something students. To make sure that we meet all these different graduation requirements, on here it does say May 31st. That deadline, you are starting earlier. Graduation might be a little bit earlier, so that deadline may be pushed a little bit further ahead. So keep an eye out. We'll definitely be sharing these different deadlines with you all as soon as we find out like more details and stuff of what this year is going to look like. What path are you going to choose? Again, like, we get it. It can be challenging. It can be kind of intimidating trying to figure out what it is you want to do. Being 17, 18, 19 years old, and we're asking you to figure out what do you want to do with the rest of your life. You're not here by yourself. You're not doing this all alone. You have people here, your counselors, myself, your teachers, support staff here at Curie that really care about you and are here to support you, and we want you to be in a good place. So definitely feel free to reach out. There's never a thing as a stupid question. Like, we're here to support you. You all have used Naviance from your first day, your freshman year here at Curie. Naviance we will continue to use. This is where a lot of these different, a lot of this work is going to live in. So please, this is what we're going to continue to use. So just, we're going to keep on using this bad boy. In addition, another graduation requirement that started impacting last year's class, so class of 2021, is financial aid. So in 2019, I believe, Governor Pritzker passed a mandate saying that every student that goes to a public school in the state of Illinois must have a financial aid application done. So financial aid breaks up into two different things. So it can either be the FAFSA, which is a free application for federal student aid that we will be completing this year, and there'll be more information about what it is and how to complete it. So it's pretty much free money to help pay for school, or technical programs, or different programs across the country, the state, that you can use your FAFSA dollars to pay for. And that's for students that are either legal permanent residents or US citizens. For our undocumented students and our transgender students that might have been ineligible to complete the FAFSA, there is an application that the state of Illinois created called the Illinois RISE application, or the alternative application for financial aid. With this, you are able to submit an application and receive the MAP grant, which is free money from the state of Illinois, to help pay for your education. Unfortunately, you are not eligible for federal dollars, but you will receive state dollars to help pay for school. I'm sharing this again just to let you know this is a graduation requirement. It does appear in your transcript when we push into classes and stuff, and you start seeing your transcripts. You'll see how it appears on there. As soon as it's completed and CPS gets that information, it'll be marked completed. So it's super important that we work together to make sure that these two graduation requirements are definitely completed on time for you all. And then how does this play a role into senior privileges? So a lot of this stuff, having your LearnPlanSucceed, having financial aid completed, attendance, grades, all of that plays a role in being eligible for these senior different activities. So in the past, we've had a senior class picnic here on campus. We've had a senior luncheon at Fogo in downtown Chicago. We had prom last year at the Museum of Science and Industry, and we're looking to have prom again. We've had senior night at Great America, and obviously graduation. So making sure that you've passed all your classes, making sure that you've been on campus, showing up to classes and stuff, and doing everything that you need to do. Obviously, meeting graduation requirements will make you eligible for this stuff. More information will be shared about this, about being eligible for these different activities, like with more concrete stuff, um, obviously during the year. So keep an eye out for that. We just want you to know this stuff starting the year off, so that way you started off on the right foot. In addition, for our parents, we will be having a senior parent night on September 14th at 5:30. It'll be housed here at Curie in our auditorium. More details will be shared via email as well as on the Curie website. So definitely keep an eye out for information. In addition, if you need to make some payments online, definitely feel free to use our the parent portal, so that way you can make those payments if need be. Seniors, it's going to be an amazing year. Let's do what we got to do. Let's commit to the Condor and make sure that June graduation is a possibility, is a reality for us. I'm Mr. Garcia. Once again, whatever you need, you can always find me in the College and Career Center, room 270 on the second floor. I look forward to working with you and your families. I wish you all the best of luck as we start off your senior year. And yeah, take care, guys.